She gonna make sure you got clothes on your back and food on your table.
Let's go.
She gonna always keep you in mind. But sometimes me and
Let's
that
go.
our pride get in the way.
Let's go. Let's go.
Before you do
Before you do anything, come on.
he said the same thing.
Let's go.
Gotta do the same thing. Keep us.
Let's go, y'all. What's up, Tyrone Holland? Come on.
He said you gotta leave
Cocaine.
streets alone. And when you find your woman that can make a house a home.
Leslie Adams, Sneaky.
He looked at me and said, I don't even want to hear it.
Let's get him in here. Good evening, everybody. I'm Dr. Sims, host of the Blue Table Talk for Men. And tonight is Battle of the Sexes. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? And we're going to ask the ladies tonight, do you respect your man? Do you respect men? Or do you? And that's what we're talking about tonight. Let me get Queen Angel in here, Coach Angel in here, and Sneaky. Let's get, let's see. Okay, they are not watching. Okay. All right. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Happy Wednesday after Thanksgiving. How y'all doing?
I'm good. How are you?
All is well. Hey, Phil.
Hey, man, I'm doing good. How's my audio?
That's
Not too loud, am I?
Well,
Nope,
no,
you're
no,
good.
you're perfect. You're perfect.
All
Well,
right.
listen, let's get King DB in here. Well, ladies first. Angel, go ahead and let everybody know how you're doing. How was your Thanksgiving? Did you cook? What did you cook? And how's your mental tonight? Then we're gonna let King go first, and then Phil.
My Thanksgiving was good. It was the first time I've had my boys. They've been together and then been with me in a couple years, so it was nice. Did the whole turkey, baked macaroni and cheese. I sent you pictures of everything. What else did we do? Oh, garlic mashed potatoes,
Oh, that's
um,
awesome.
sweet potatoes, all that kind of yeast rolls, all that good stuff. And my
That's
mental is
good.
it's about an 8. I'm about an
About
8.
a good eight, a strong. Okay, so if you're eight or better, well, okay, okay, all right. I'll let you slide. All right, King, how you doing? How was Thanksgiving? How's your mental tonight?
Thanksgiving was pretty good. My mental is probably at about a 8. I had a moment. I had an emotional moment last night. I saw a post that started making me think about, it's like when you get to the holidays and you start thinking about the people that you start thinking about your loved ones that you lost and your family that you lost during this time, and it kind
Amen.
of it made me a bit emotional, but
Okay.
I mean, for the most part, I'm good. I had a moment where I had to let a few tears out, but for the most part, I'm good. I have nothing to be sad about, really.
That's good. That's good. Well, good evening, everybody. We're here with the Battle of the Sexes. We got Queen Angel, we got King DB, we got Mo Betty is here. Mo Betty, you tell us how you are. How was your Thanksgiving? And then we'll go to Phil.
I am good. Hey everybody. Hey. I'm good. Thanksgiving was good. Um, I feel my family didn't say that I did, but I feel like I lost another title fight with mac and cheese. Um, that's my Achilles heel. I absolutely hate it. I refuse to keep okay, but everything else was tier, top
So
tier.
what's your deal with mac and cheese, Mo?
Man, listen, I don't know. That's my 16% European that's just coming in, just getting
Hey,
mad.
easy,
You know.
sis, easy. I'm Polish and Italian, and I nailed my mac and cheese. I'll send you my recipe.
Hey, you may have to outsource it.
And listen, I have all of this year to find a black owned catering company that I will be buying a pan of that shit every year for the rest of my life.
I love it. I love it. Phil, how are you? And man, thank you for sharing pictures on your TikTok of that little man, little short round.
That little short round walking.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta
Well,
go check that out.
right now I'm sitting at like a 9.5 because my nephew literally just walked in. And so I
Awesome.
got my nephew here. He had to do some temporary duty here at Fort Liberty. He's in the military. And
Okay.
look, He looks like I got no sons. That's the closest thing I got. He looks like me, and I got short round. We got three of the same face. I'll call him up here anyway. It'll
You got
be
a bunch
three
of
different
brothers in the
generations of this
household.
face. But Thanksgiving was fantastic. I worked.
Okay.
I didn't take off the holiday, so my daughter stepped in,
Okay.
and all three of my
Yeah.
daughters were. I'm sorry, all four of my daughters were here, and everyone did their this that. Now I brined the bird, but they cooked it. My wife
Okay.
prepped the greens, but they cooked it. My youngest daughter, I'm sorry, Mo. She put her foot in her mac and cheese. That was delicious.
My brother-in-law did. My brother-in-law cooked everything. My brother-in-law knocked it out of the park.
Yeah. But my girls took care of everything. Normally, I do everything when I'm in the country. And that started years ago, back when I was here, Fort Bragg, matter of fact. I was in the military and Fort Benning. She was
Okay.
working two jobs. I was working in the military. And one day she came and she was just dog dead tired. And she laid down. I didn't mess with her. We had did all the prep work before. And by the
Okay.
time she woke up, everything was done. I did the turkey, I did the ham, I did the green, I did all of that. And
Oh,
Oh,
then that just
good.
kind of stuck. So Thanksgiving and Christmas was mine until recent years where we stopped doing the same thing. But
Okay.
this year I worked and my girl stepped in. It was wonderful.
That is good. Hey, man.
Awesome.
All right. As an intro to our conversation tonight, now Mo and Angel, they just say they major in respect, but I really want to know how y'all respect us men folk. Hold on, man. I'm see if y'all know the name of this song. Hold on. I'm see if y'all know this song. All right, let me get y'all.
eyelashes.
What you want, baby, I
Baby,
got
girl,
what you need. You know I got it. All I'm asking is for a little respect. Just a little bit, hey, baby, just a little bit, hey, just a little bit, just a little bit. I ain't gonna do you wrong, I know. I ain't gonna do you wrong, I'm a woman. All I'm asking
Do y'all know
is
this
for
song?
a
King, you know
little
this
respect.
song?
Just a little bit,
I ain't
hey,
that young, man.
baby,
I know that. That's called just a little bit, right?
I'm again.
I ain't that young. I look.
Well, Queen, we're gonna turn it over to you, you and Mo. Do men make it easy for y'all to respect us? I guess is that the right? What question am I really want to ask tonight,
Oh my goodness.
Angel? Uh oh, look at Mo. Look at Mo.
Well, listen, that's probably the wrong question for me because listen, that's why I'm not dating y'all no more. And that's why I got me. That's why I got me a lady now.
Okay, okay, y'all give her a snap, 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 snap. She just told us a whole lot in a few lines. But Angel, is it? Do men make it easy to respect us? Cause these gentlemen, I see Phil gets respect, King gets respect, I get a little respect. But talk to us. What's going on?
you get what you give.
Is that the
Period.
key?
Point blank.
Are y'all taking notes, everybody? Everybody taking notes? I hope everybody got your notebook. I put a lot out this morning, but are y'all taking notes? Say that again for the people on the back row, Coach Angel.
You get what you give. So if you respect me, fantastic. You're gonna get it back. You step out of line and you disrespect me, I'm gonna let you have it. Both
Okay.
barrels.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell
Okay.
you all about yourself.
And your
and,
mama's
and
mama,
grandmama,
your daddy's
your
daddy, your
sister.
aunties, your uncles.
Okay, let me
Okay.
ask y'all this then. So help us and then Phil and King will chime in. When have you been the most disrespected by a man? What happened?
Okay. So for me, there's multiple layers of this.
We can't hear
We
you.
getting some feedback.
Okay, hold on. Okay, let me see. Does that fix it? Okay, cool.
That's fixed it.
So for me, this happens on multiple layers. But the most prevalent and the most pervasive and listen, I know y'all love your Lord and Savior Kevin Sanders. I get it.
Okay.
But
Hey, watch it.
but 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 it is given rise to such vitriol against a certain stereotype of women. And
Right.
now, when men encounter women with certain qualities
Hey,
and
Anna.
characteristics, they make this automatic assumption and they just jump fly just so wildly and so horribly. And it's like, when you encounter me now, and listen, I know I have a strong voice, I know I have a strong personality,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean I'm an a-hole off rip, right?
Okay.
But it very frequently, it'll be, oh, you wanted him. Oh, you wanted him independent. You don't need a man, woman. You wanted him independent. Okay, and
Calm
right
down, Angel. Calm down.
there,
Calm down, Angel. Angel, calm down.
Calm down.
and right there in that moment, you have immediately put me on the defensive. You have immediately removed any femininity, any softness, any wonderfulness of Mo that exists. And now you fit to get the black hand side all up in your mother face, baby. Because hey, because that's what you did. That's not what I did. That's what you
Okay.
did.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So he led with, oh, you wanted
Exactly.
it. You miss INDEPENDENT.
Yeah.
Woo.
Exactly. Exactly. And it's a horrible thing that
Hey, coach.
honestly you guys do to yourselves. Because really,
Okay.
listen, I'm gonna hit you with this, and then I'm gonna be quiet. Listen,
Okay.
y'all always want to talk about you leaders. Okay,
Okay.
y'all, you lead yourself right into that bullshit every time.
Coach Angel, why you drumming your fingers, coach? Uh
Because
oh.
I actually recently had somebody say that to me.
What? What did they
um,
say? What did they
that
say,
that
coach?
I was part of the reason why I was single is because I was so independent, and that women who are independent, they don't like it when a man calls them on their BS. And yeah, and he continued, and I was just like,
So wait a
wait a
minute. So
minute.
so what I'm getting, so us saying Phil King and myself, if we call you independent, is that offensive?
It
It
shouldn't
can be
be.
offensive, yes. So for me, don't, just because I'm independent doesn't mean it's a bad thing.
Okay.
So, and what I tried to explain to him is that women, we walk around in a man's world, period.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Right.
And the things that we have to do when we are single and we're by ourselves, oftentimes we become super independent because we got to for our own survival.
That's a
So
Darwinism.
good point. That's a good point. That's a good
it's out
point.
of survival. It's not being a dick. We're not walking around being assholes with, just to be independent. Oh, I'm a boss, bitch,
That's
or
good. That's
whatever.
good. That is good. Go ahead. Go ahead, Phil.
I'm not
Well,
independent. I'm self-sufficient.
Self
That
that
sufficient.
that
that's a
works.
better word. I
Yeah.
like that. That's a better word.
Uh,
Y'all put that in your notes. That's a better word.
I was always raised and trained to believe that respect is earned and not given. Okay,
Right.
respect is earned and not given. Now, also being a male that navigates this world, when I was younger, you come
Understand.
up on a. Here's one of our problems. Our meaning, well, I can't say our. I say my used to have this problem. A woman that was really, really beautiful, or a young lady when I was younger, outspoken, proud, athletic. I would get intimidated and then lash out. Okay,
Really?
didn't know how to approach that. So, oh, you all that? You think you all? You see what I'm saying? Instead of
I
trying
hear a
to,
lot. I hear what
instead
you're
of trying to
saying.
figure out how to navigate that situation, you automatically feel like, oh, I'm intimidated. I ain't got a chance with that. So now I'm gonna talk some shit. And I think there's a lot of grown ups now, grown men. Listen, fellas,
Oh, okay.
some of y'all do
Okay.
that shit right now. You got no
Oh.
confidence.
Off the rip. Yeah.
Yes.
See, my
Facts.
and the thing with me, like, what you for me, like, what you see coming up, like, affects your adult life. Like, my mama was outspoken, independent.
Right.
Uh, my mama was that, so that doesn't make me uncomfortable.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
That's why
it's
we
just
besties.
right, right. That's why Angel stands all of like 5'4", and she go yapping and start talking crazy to me. Like, that don't intimidate me. Like,
So
I'm
so
just
so
like,
King, in your world, you love the moles and the angels of the world.
if you're not like that, I'm gonna automatically assume that you have no backbone, and that's unattractive.
Mm.
Really?
Like, that's
Okay, ladies,
unattractive.
ladies, y'all hear what his type is, right, ladies? Y'all got to come strong when King. See, when he was 38, he could handle that. But now that he's 39, he want an angel and a mo. Y'all don't hear
And,
me.
and wait a minute. Look, any lady that steps to king has to go through a vetting process. Me,
I'm really
T,
scared for
we
y'all.
have to
Yeah,
bless off on her.
I'm really scared for y'all. I really am.
Hey, Mo
Um,
mother, that's
but
good.
not. But no, that just the whole like a woman being opinionated. Like I can see how it absolutely is intimidating for somebody who is you got something wrong with you internally already.
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
see how that can
yeah.
be intimidating, but I grew up around that, so that doesn't
Mm.
necessarily like intimidate or bother me.
Well, see, you got these guys, the passport bros. You know what I'm saying? Those guys, they don't want a challenge. They're afraid of a challenge, so they're trying to swoop in on something easy. Okay. Now we got the A. Marie's and we got the Mo Bettas. That's a challenge, and some men ain't willing to step up to it. Now,
That's good. Hey guys,
the
y'all
the
check
field
y'all
that's
audio.
talking right now
Y'all check your
isn't the
audio. We
same
got a lot
field
of
that was 10 years
feedback.
ago, or 20 years
There
ago,
we
or
go.
30 years
There we
ago.
go. There we go. Say that again, Phil. We had a lot of feedback. Say that again.
So I just said the field that's talking now is not the same field that was talking 10 years ago, and that guy was different from the one that's talking 20 years ago, and that guy is different from the guy that's talking 30 years ago. All right,
Okay.
you evolve, you learn from your mistakes, you learn through repetition, you learn through experiences, and I don't know. It just seems like these young men and some of these old mofo's just want to
Ooh,
jump to the end, and they don't want to live through the middle.
Angel,
oh,
That's a,
Angel,
that is such
Angel.
a good point. That's such a good. Come on, Mo. You got your church finger up.
Yeah, so let me offer this. What I also think it is a lot of the way a lot of men are taught and socially conditioned, honestly, is their core belief and value system and who they are, how they're defined is that protection provision, right? And so when you encounter a woman like Marie, like myself, okay, we got that covered. What else you got?
That's right. Right.
And they're like, oh well, shit, I didn't. All I was taught was this was the plan. You
Yeah,
ain't telling me I had to have some other shit. Like what? Oh, what? Uh,
Amen.
now they struggling with if not that, then what?
Right.
And how dare you take that from me? Or I don't have that. And instead of turning inward to say, okay, how do I work differently within me in the face of this? No, I'm gonna just make you a problem.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You the villain. You
Yeah.
attack her.
Instead of it being I'm sorry, it's being
Go ahead.
contractual instead of working on the emotional.
There
If
we
he's used
go.
to having the money, being a protector, and taking care of everything, and she doesn't need that, now if you aren't breaking down to the emotional, he's intimidated, screwed. He's done. You got nothing left.
Well,
Mhm.
to the defense of that though, what does our society condone? What does our society promote or
Kevin
promote
Samuels
for a man?
BS.
Huh?
Kevin Samuels BS.
Wait a minute, Coach. I'm gonna push you back a little bit, Angel. Kevin Samuel did. It wasn't BS. The phraseology may have been, but he now help me with this. Now you can agree with this. He never got in trouble when he got onto the men.
Well, look, I didn't listen to that. It didn't pertain to me. But like Mo Better said, it's socially conditioned. So some of the same stuff you seeing that
Right.
that seeps into their mind and be like, oh yeah, she's one of them. Oh, she's this. Oh, she's
Uh,
that.
uh, I got a question.
Well, because also, listen, Kevin Samuels did if you over 30, if you look like this, if you got kids, you the throwaway woman, ain't nobody gonna want you. He did all of those things as well.
He
Let's
did.
not,
He did. He
He
did.
absolutely did.
Maybe I work too much, but who the hell's Kevin Samuel?
He, rest in
We'll do a
peace.
show on
He's
that. We'll
passed
do a
away.
show on that. Yeah,
Okay, it's just that
he passed
society and
away.
Kevin Samuel. I don't even know who it is, so I'm not. That doesn't apply to me.
I know, right? Well, Angel, help us, Mo. Angel, help us with this. So, okay, why would you respect the King or Phil or Dr. Sims? What is it? What is respectful? How shall we be respected? What can we do for y'all to respect us? What's major in you? What do you major in when you respect a man? What is he doing right?
What is he doing right when I respect him? Well, number one, he's respecting me.
Okay.
And he's respecting the boundaries that and expectations that we put in place if we're talking, right? And
Okay.
communication as well, right? And so as long as he's speaking to me and communicating with me in a respectful way, I have nothing but respect for him. Honesty. Please be honest with me.
You must have been listening to my live today. We talked about that.
Look, if it's not going to work, let's just say, hey, you know what? I don't think this is going to work. But don't go and do some dirt and then come back and try to put it on me that I'm the problem, when you should have just said, hey, I'm not interested. Or when I ask you a question
Yeah.
about something and you bold-faced lie about it, why did you do that? Because I'd rather us split ways and I still respect you, because if you lie to
Yeah.
me and I find out and I know
Right.
differently, I got zero respect for you. And that goes not just in
Okay.
relationships, that goes with my friendships. If you
Mhm.
lie to my face, oh no, you ain't got nothing.
Okay. Okay. What were you gonna say, Mo?
Listen, look, it's hard for me to even get to that part because I struggle on the intelligence level. Okay, now listen, we gonna keep it a bean, we gonna keep it a buck. Okay, Mo knows more than most motherfuckers. Okay, so listen, you just gonna have to sit with it. Okay, and listen, it's cool. I'm not waving, my SAT scores around, or nothing in front of nobody. But it
Okay.
is what it is,
It
right?
is what.
And
Hey,
be
Mo, we
comfortable.
getting a lot of feedback from you tonight.
I think it's
How?
King. It's
It
his
may be
Bluetooth.
King.
Okay, mute up, King.
Let me
Because I've
see.
been messing around
Let
with
me get
live
him back in here. Let me drop him and bring him back. Let me see
I
if this
think
will
it's your
help.
Bluetooth, honey.
Okay. Okay. Go
now.
ahead, Mo.
Yeah, so you have to be comfortable, with who you are, and who I am. And who I am isn't detracting from who you are. I mean, y'all know I freely share my information and everything else I have. I don't put myself above people with who I know, what I have, or anything else. But if you feel some kind of way about it, that's you, that's not me.
Right.
And all too often, I find that, oh, just because you got your little degree, or oh, because you think you know a little bit, or oh, because you think, listen, I ain't finna do that with you. I ain't finna do that with you. And that is also a thing.
Okay. I
So
feel you. Come on, Angel.
that is the comments I get. Date your tax bracket, number one. And oh, you so smart, you know everything. And I'm like, no. But you know what's funny is, Doc, you and I talked about this. What I've discovered is that, and Mo, to your point on intelligence, you and I are both very much sapiosexual. So
Right.
when I'm talking to somebody and we're having just a regular conversation, I don't
Right.
need you, oh, you use big words. Why are you using big words? Huh? So
You gotta hit with that one. Date your tax bracket. What does that even mean, Coach Angel? What does that mean?
that
Oh,
means you have to make six figures. um oh, I don't make that. You need to date in your tax bracket because they can do more for you. I don't need you to do anything for me but to be loyal and honest. That's pretty much
and
it.
that doesn't cost anything, right?
And
Costs
no, and it
nothing.
doesn't cost a dime. I'm not asking you for anything. I'm not asking you to support me at all. Let's build an empire together. That's fine. But when you and I touched on it this week. It was like when you talking to somebody in the dating world and you're
Right.
having conversation and you meet somebody who's not a sapiosexual, is intelligent. They're just not
Hey,
on that
see.
level. It is almost as though you've gone to a foreign country and you're speaking to them in your language and they're looking at you confused and you looking at them confused, like what is going on
I
here?
want to be able to say the word concur, and you know what I mean.
Look, look,
Exactly.
look. It's like you went to
I
dumb.
concur.
It's like you
Look,
don't even
I
speak the
concur.
same language.
look. It's like you went to dumb conda. You like what? Like what
Mo,
horrible
Mo,
land?
not dumb conda.
Hey, listen. So to kind of explain it a little bit,
Hey, Gail.
from my perspective, I was on a live earlier. We were going through this whole situation, and we're going through the different parts of It was an argument between two people, and they're kind of recounting the situation. You did it. I said, I got it. What we have here is a post hoc ergo propter hoc issue. Okay, let's go. They were like, what?
Huh?
They were like,
Come through, Mo. Come
they were
through,
like,
Mo.
You might as well have been speaking Swahili.
yeah, they were like what
Pig laugh.
they were like the hocks, girl. You cooking greens, ham hocks, girl. What you talking about? I was like, Jesus.
Mo, y'all, let me tell y'all something. These are two of these two right here. If you on a game show, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you put Mo on the 50-50, and the lifeline is Coach Angel. I'm telling you, she watches Jeopardy just for the heck of it. I'm
Mm.
serious.
Just to see how many questions I can answer.
Right?
Also, I had some other news. Can I
Come
tell my
on.
news, Doc?
Yeah, tell it.
So I recently applied to law school and got accepted.
What? Hold on. Where?
So I am super excited. Yeah, start in January
That's
at
exciting.
Arizona State University.
Congratulations.
Hey
Thank you,
man.
Sandra Day O'Connor Law School.
Well, good evening again, everybody. We have that she gonna you should definitely don't want to debate her now. She's gonna get her law degree. We're having this Battle of the Sexes tonight, the Blue Table Talk for Men with Phil, King, myself, and we got the two angels of the Blue Table Talk, the Battle of the Sexes, Mo and Coach Angel, and we're talking about respect tonight. So let me ask you this: so do y'all see that a lot of men today are not willing to put in the work that you guys require because y'all we supposed to make y'all better, y'all make us better, but are men even trying to try now? Because Phil admitted, I'm not the man I was 10 years ago, 5 years ago. I'm a better man today. I'm a better man today. King is better at 39 than he was at 38. So what are you really seeing in these men streets, Angel?
Let's talk
Mo
about the
trying to come back
let's
in,
talk
I
about
think.
the generational gap. I'll be 50 in January, right? So when you talk about, you would
That's right,
think
Pete.
that close to this age, um, at this age, you would think that they would think like Sneaky here, like
Uh,
Phil. Phil
right.
said, I'm not the same person. You said, I'm not the same person. There are far too many men in that in between ages of, I would say, 40 and 60 who are
Right.
just like, I am who I am, deal with it.
Mm.
Come on, Popeye
I
the
am,
Sailor
That's
Man.
I,
crazy.
that's it. This is who I am, da 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 da. And that's it.
Well,
Mhm.
in
And
the
refuse to
respect thing,
change.
excuse me, in the respect
Come
thing,
on, Sneaky. Come on, Sneaky.
my next anniversary will be my 37th, 38th. I'm gonna have to do some math. Up there, upper 30s, okay? And I'm still learning, okay? I'm still learning, still working on it. I'm not perfect. I got some,
Hey,
I
Miss
got
Brown.
just as many attaboys as I got old shits, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And,
I
Mm-hmm.
used to
you
hear that
know,
at the
Don't we
nuclear
all?
plant. I used to hear that at
you
the
know,
nuclear plant. Them all shit.
so, I'm working on it. If you got a dude that thinks he has it all, run.
Yeah.
Okay. Same thing with if you got
Is
a woman that
Buffalo?
thinks she's all that and got it all, run. Because if you're
Guess
not
what?
willing to
Guess what,
work and
y'all?
learn,
I literally told my daughter, I was just
What you
like, I
tell
know
them?
I'm
What you tell them?
I said I know I'm dad, but I know I'm your dad, but I don't want to give off the impression that I know everything. I'm still a human being trying to learn and figure everything out.
And
absolutely.
believe it or not, I was telling my live earlier today, and I just told Bible study. Even last night, Dr. Sims, the accomplished, the talk show host, the pastor, the life coach, the author, the friend, the mentor, the golfer, the Madden player, I had to apologize last night. Even I mess up. As
Mhm.
accomplished as we think we are, I had to apologize to my baby last night. I have to do better. Angel, you would have been proud. I had to be accountable.
Mm,
Thank you. Thank you. Now, and that's the other thing. I have a whole saying about this, that every day you need to learn something else. When you learning something, you're growing. When you're growing, you're living. As soon as you stop learning something new, you start dying.
Yeah,
yeah.
You're no longer growing
yeah,
as an individual. I think we all have room to change either perspective and or grow once we are given the knowledge or once we seek out the knowledge to be
That's
something
good.
different.
That
I'll
is
tell you,
good.
along that vein, about 3 weeks ago, I found out something that triggered me. And I
Uh
didn't
oh.
know I'm 57 years old and I found a trigger.
What?
Talk about still learning. Yeah, I was in a situation at work,
Okay.
and there was this young lady that was dealing with me and my boss, and I'm not getting too much specifics of what I do, but
Okay.
he was talking to her, and she was like, and she wouldn't acknowledge him, and she wouldn't respond. Now I'm
Uh
former
oh.
military, and I didn't say anything. I was like, young lady, can I help you? But everything in me was like, will you answer him? He's talking to you, you disrespectful mother. Everything in me, my head, the top of my head got hot. I mean, I
Uh
stayed
oh.
calm. I poker faced it, but everything in me wanted to choke the shit out that young lady just because she was being disrespectful and wouldn't answer him when he spoke to her. And after
Ooh.
everything was done and it all got diffused, went away, went to the office, I was like, dude, I wanted to choke the shit out of her. I was so triggered. He's like, really? I said, that's the first time that's ever happened. I didn't know that was in me. I'm
Wow.
5 decades old and I found a trigger.
And so
You
what
can
what
always
triggered
learn
what
something.
triggered you? What triggered
The
you?
fact that someone that was in a position of authority was asking simple questions to help, and
Okay.
that young lady was just she wouldn't speak nonchalant, being just disrespectful blatantly. And, I'm 23-year Army Ranger, military, jump how high type of guy, and she did, man, everything in me wanted to rip her guts out. I didn't, and then I told my boss later. I was like, dude, I just found a trick. He's like, what you talking about? I said, when she wouldn't acknowledge you when you were asking her questions, and I
Yeah.
said, how can I help you, young lady? I said, that's the only thing I can say other than I'll choke the shit out of you.
See, like Angel and Mo said, we old school, and
Yeah,
you understand protocol, you understand leadership, you understand respect. If you have a superior, you follow that leadership, right?
right.
So, ladies, do y'all have a problem following leadership, following a man's leadership? Do y'all have a problem with that?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But you got to show me that you're a leader. So and that starts in the beginning. Let's talk about your dependability. Can I
Okay.
trust you?
Okay.
And are you dependable? Because if I let my guard down, because I'm ready to
Okay.
fight all day, every day, because it's a man's world and I'm a woman in it.
Right.
So
Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
unless I can trust that I can put my arms down and we still gonna be good, then absolutely I will fall back. You lead. You know,
Yeah.
I've grown from making the mistake of putting a court jester in a king's throne and
See, but you
expecting him
can't be
to
a
act
good,
like a king. It
you
was
can't
Yeah.
be
never
a leader if you can't be a follower.
Hey man, yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. Mo, I see that look, Mo. And King laughed. A lot of the ladies, well, why did King laugh? And King,
I'm
why did
looking
you
at
laugh?
Mo. I'm looking
You
at
looking
Mo.
at
I
Mo? You
love
looking at Mo,
Mo. I
Coach,
love you to
Coach
death.
India.
I
He was
love
looking
you
at
to
Mo.
death.
Mo, what's them eyes for, Mo?
Mm-mm.
I mean, it's just
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, let me ask you this way, Mo. What does it take for somebody? And Coach Angel went into this a little bit. So, what does it take for you to respect a man or a woman? For you to respect somebody, what must they show you for you to respect them?
Oh, listen, respect versus this whole, leadership. Like, what am I, a fucking child? Like, I'm 47, I'll be 48 next month. Why
Right.
the fuck, what is this infatuation with? Oh, yeah, yeah, you gotta do what I say. You gotta obey. Listen,
Come on, Mo.
listen, at this point again, this is why I am no longer dating men. Okay, because listen,
Okay.
I ain't gonna be able to do that
Well,
shit.
you ain't on that island by yourself. I don't date men either. You'll get that when you get home. You'll get it when you get home.
You, you know what?
I gotta represent Rory while he ain't here.
Okay. Okay, you started that shit. Okay, but now seriously, but that whole, that gets into that whole submission, and you got to be willing to follow. But listen, to me, it's a partnership. I stand beside you, not behind you,
That's the way I look at it too.
not underneath you. like that whole power struggle dynamic of the need for to have me up under you for some reason in some
Come
shape or
on.
fashion.
Like,
I'm not going to do that. Now I will respect you all day.
Okay.
Okay? I will not speak ill of or to you. I will not, I'm not gonna do none of that pop it fly anything. Now, if you start that shit, I'm gonna finish it. Let's be
Okay.
clear.
What you
Let's
say? I'm not start a fight, but I show end it.
Okay, so unless provoked, none of that. But this whole,
This is good.
follow me and what I decide, I want the final say and the final decision, even if it's fucked up, cause I had a responsibility. But yeah,
yeah,
Oh,
capitalize.
what one of last year said, I'll follow you, but we ain't gonna run into no brick wall.
yeah,
Come on, Sneaky.
Now, when it comes to
Amen.
leadership, it's how different people interpret it.
Right.
Leadership for one isn't leadership for all. Okay. In my household, leadership is the one that knows how to handle it. Okay.
Whatever
I
situation.
got two houses and my wife takes the lead. She bought them both, had one built, but I don't got nothing to do with real estate. I ain't got a fucking clue. She takes the lead. But when it comes to the income at this moment, I take the lead.
Amen.
All right. When it comes to cooking, I take the lead.
That,
When it
okay.
comes to cleaning the house up, my wife takes the lead. All right.
I like
Not
that.
leadership that, you do what I say. That's bullshit. Leadership is the one that knows how to navigate the situation takes the lead in
yeah,
my
That's good.
relationship. So that's how I deal with leadership in my family. I can't speak for
Yeah.
everybody else.
yeah. The whole submission
That's
thing
good,
is
Coach.
like
That's good,
the
India.
whole you do what I say. Like my thing, it's like I guess it kind of goes back to the respect thing. Like it's like I don't want somebody that's gonna be like all like gets kind of timid and like scared to call me out if I'm doing scared to call me out if I'm on some BS. Like if I walk out and I'm wearing an ugly shirt, I'm
Right,
gonna need you to
Landon.
be like, look here, I'm gonna need you to go change that. Not be like
Or King when you cleaning.
Oh, boo, you look good.
don't do that. Angel, I
Don't.
already know where you're going. Don't
Look,
let's not. Let us not.
I'm going to quote my wife. Who do you think you're going with wearing that? I'll be like, I'll be
That's
right
what,
back.
right, right.
Or
This is
here's my other
good.
thing to it. The thought that you should get all of that just by default.
Right.
I'm the man, therefore all of these floodgates get open. My boy, that ain't how this works. Okay, even when you
Come
go
on in
for
here,
a job
Landon.
interview, you gotta submit a resume. You gotta have qualifications. You gotta
Yeah,
prove
yeah.
that you've done this shit successfully and well before. Like I'm not you can't just show up and just be like, okay, bitch, bow down. Like, no.
No.
This is good. Good evening, everybody. Let's pause. I got 20 people in here. I need everybody to do 500 to hit that. Brrr. It take you about
Yeah.
30 seconds. Brrr. Take you about 30 seconds. Let's get these likes up. Good evening, everybody. We have not spoken to you. Hey, give us a purple heart if it's your first time checking out the Blue Table Talk for Men. Every fourth Wednesday, we do Battle of the Sexes. We got Coach Angel. We got Mo from the Black Hand side. Mo is so awesome, and it's those glasses for me tonight. All right. We talk about respect tonight.
He got a thing with
So
glasses.
I like the glasses. I love them glasses. I love them glasses. So respect is so powerful. So since you don't need provision or protection now, ladies, what do you need? Help me and understand. Help the significant others. Help people understand to enter into your world. What do you need, Angel?
I need support. I need somebody who wants to be a team player. Let's do this together. Let's build the empire together.
Okay.
Someone who's gonna be standing beside me, and I'm not gonna be standing on an island by myself or walking through the dark alley by myself.
Amen.
Somebody who's actually gonna be there and do what he says he's gonna do, and doesn't overpromise and underdeliver.
To use a basketball analogy, we're not Shaq and Kobe arguing over whose team it is.
Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen,
We're
baby.
not
Come
arguing
on.
over whose team
We're
it
not
is.
arguing the nutritional value of celery.
That part.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with A. Marie 100%. Myself and my wife, y'all knows I talk about me. I don't talk about other folks. We got married at 19. And when we got married, we didn't have shit. And now we got all this. All right. I
Look
didn't do
at
it
you.
by myself. She didn't
Look
do it
at
by
you.
herself.
Look at
Doesn't matter
you.
who made the money. I couldn't be in this country, that country making money if I was worried about home. Okay. And
Wisdom.
I've said this in the past.
Come on.
23 years I was away from this house, away from my family, doing whatever I was doing as far as a military man. And my wife
That's
handled
right.
everything, paid the bills, took care of all that stuff. And you know what I did to take charge when I got home every time?
What did you do?
Nothing. Not shit.
Absolutely.
She was handling it while I was gone.
Absolutely
She
not.
handles it when I get back. I don't,
So my
it's a
answer to
partnership.
this, I listen. Escape told y'all better than I could ever say. Right? What I need from you is understand.
I know that's
Yeah,
right.
y'all did not know we have a award-winning singer here. We got a Grammy award-winning singer in here. Her name is Mo Better. We got somebody on the hot seat. Introduce yourself, young lady. You got 3 minutes to share what's on your heart tonight. Go.
Oh wow. Well,
We
hello
we like you
everyone.
already. We like you
I
already.
was listening to you guys and I was like, damn, here's the group of people that gets it. Period.
Thank
I'm
you.
so tired of looking for a live with somebody in my age group that know how stuff go for real and not this superficial mess that's going on because it's so sad and tragic in these streets. It's really disheartening.
Yeah, it really is. What? How do you pronounce your first name?
It's well, my whole thing is say Lana done showed out. I know it's
Okay.
Uh-oh.
not
Okay,
because
But I
Lana.
normally
got to give you this.
I be cutting up in
All right.
people's lives and everybody be cracking up. So that's why I chose that. But everybody calls me Lana for short.
Well, you found your home, but what's on your heart tonight? What's resonating with you tonight?
Well, it goes back to something you guys were talking about a few seconds ago. What's the name? Amory. I don't want to mispronounce. I said it right. Um, we was talking about how men. Um, how was the question? When what do you want from a man and
Right. Right.
what you're looking for? Basically the same thing. And that part that goes back before that was when a guy tell you he's stuck in his ways or whatever. Just
Right.
had a conversation about this same topic yesterday with this guy who was trying to date me.
Okay.
And
Okay.
his response was, I was telling him, I said, you're not showing me enough attention. And he's like, well, women always want a whole lot of attention. I said, no, no, no. I'm talking about me. I ain't talking about women. We talking about
Hello.
me. I said, you talking to me. I say, I'm used to a lot of attention. I'm
Yeah.
not an
Yeah.
attention hog. I say, but I like a man. If you talking to me, talk to me. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have to have 90 million texts a day, but why you waiting 9, 10 hours before you speak to me? Like, to me, that's weird.
Right.
And
Let
I
me
said,
ask
it
you
makes
this.
me feel like you're
Lana's
not
my
into
soul
me.
sister right now.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Hello.
saying? It makes me feel like you're not into me because I mean, my schedule at work.
Right.
So I should not hear from you all day, and then you wait to the next day. You're like, oh, how was your day? Well, you didn't ask me yesterday, so why you asking me now?
I feel. Well, now let me ask you this: since you kind of represent dating, you're a soul sister with Coach A. Marie. Will you let him take you to the Cheesecake Factory?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Hey
First of all,
man, you
I
can
don't even
say.
know why people pick that place. I love that restaurant. I
Yo,
done
I
had
do
three
too.
birthday parties at the Cheesecake Factory,
I
back to
love
back,
Cheesecake
for
Factory.
the
I love it.
last 3 years. So I don't even get
I
why they
just
talk
want to
about
know
my spot.
when taking a woman out on a date to a restaurant was a bad idea. I just when did that become like a bad thing?
Right, because I thought that's what we supposed to be going to sit down and eat.
Yeah, hello.
To get to know, I dated a guy for
So
4 years, and our first date was at an ice cream shop,
really,
and we stayed there for 9 hours. We closed the place down.
See,
wow.
Yeah,
my
all
late
day because the
social tolerance won't
conversation was
allow
so
that.
great. We sat there, kept ordering ice cream, and we just talking all day long. I never
Mm.
forget it.
Lana, we want to include you in our family whenever we want to see you, especially on the fourth Wednesday of every month. We love your spirit. You're a part of us. We like you, and you just keep your head up, okay?
Oh, I feel so welcome. I did follow all of you guys, so I'm just letting
Good.
y'all know I
I'm
follow
following
every
you
single
too.
one of y'all.
Hercules, Hercules,
My soul
Hercules.
sister.
Yay!
Thank you,
Yeah, tell
Lana.
them people to leave our restaurant alone.
Thank you.
You know why?
Yeah, no, my,
Leave our
my, my,
restaurant alone.
my only drawback to that is my lactose intolerance won't allow me to go to an ice cream parlor.
You know what?
But I have no problem with that otherwise.
So if I may, because I'm enjoying this current journey in terms of the contrast of what it is in dating men versus now dating a woman. And
Okay.
it, woo, when I say I feel like I'm like I done laid all the burden down, and now I have only the best parts of dating, right? Because it's none of that whole, well, what you bring to the table, can you cook, can you, yeah, it's none of that. It's just, who are you, let's tell the stories, let's have the laugh. Hey, listen, the first, oh, I don't want to call it a date because it's not actually dating per se,
Right.
right? But hey, the first meetup, it was a deli. It was a nice sit down like upscale deli because I'm a bougie bitch. But you know, but and listen before you ask the
Hey,
question
Rory.
because I know you fitting to. Yes, I paid. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay.
I love Mo. You are all right. All right, King, take us out with your final comments. Then Phil, then Mo, then Angel. Come on.
Um,
She
fi-
paid.
final word. Again, this is always a pleasure to be around like minds, to be around maturity,
Yeah.
to be amongst maturity. It's always an honor and a pleasure. I literally look forward to this every week, and I just want to say, as we go across the holiday season, man, much love to everybody that's tuned in, watching us, and um, just don't always for the holidays, this is the time for your loved ones to cherish the memories. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, just don't forget about family.
Amen. We love you, King. Every week
Love
you
you, King.
sounding wiser and wiser as you grow older in 39. You sound. I can't wait till you get to 40.
It's his friend
I
group that's
can.
rubbing off on him.
That's what it is.
Yeah, just
Come on,
kidding.
Phil. Come on, Phil.
I agree with King 100%. First of all, I appreciate and cherish all of you guys. All of the people in the rungs of the Blue Table Talk. I appreciate you guys. This is the best, in my opinion, live because one, we get our thoughts out. Two, we don't argue. Three, we don't talk over each other. And it's a mature environment. And we ask the hard questions. We get the hard answers. You might not like them, but you're still going to get them. And even if I disagree, I can understand. So I love you guys. I hope you're safe for the holidays. I'm getting ready to run downstairs to see my nephew and my grandbaby. I love you guys,
Amen.
and you guys just be careful.
Love
Hey,
you,
hug
Phil.
short round for us, okay?
I will.
Come on, Mo.
All right, all right, all right, all right.
All right.
As I look forward to hitting 48 next month,
When?
um,
What day? What day next month?
December 15th. December 15th. So
Okay.
I think of course we hit the holidays, family, everything. I would encourage everyone, that is single, don't let, that pressure you and where you just find, anybody
Yeah.
to fill that space. Connect with your friends, connect with a social network. Find
Yeah.
other things to do than to just run into miscellaneous arms, because that's going to cloud your mental pool that you need to be clear if you're going to
Ooh,
get
that's
to
good.
where you ultimately need to be. I use this analogy, and Doc, you know exactly where I'm going with this. So if your ideal relationship, if your person is your Ruth Chris reservation, okay, you deciding to get a
And
friend with benefits or a sneaky link or something is like stopping at Taco Bell along the way to that reservation. And you
That's
know
good.
good and well how that's gonna, taint your palate, it's gonna ruin your appetite, all of the rest of the things on the
Give
way
you
to
the
recovery.
bubblies.
Right.
That's
So
good.
you have to have, the self governance, to see it through. You're gonna be okay. And Ruth Chris is gonna be there, and you're gonna get there. You're gonna be all right.
That's good, Mo. That's
So
good, Mo.
yeah, so I'm enjoying my birthday and Jesus' birthday. Y'all enjoy all of them, and have a good time. Okay. So next time.
Black hand side. And congratulations again, okay?
Thanks.
Hey, Coach Angel. Coach
Yes.
Angel, res- I just know are the men challenging y'all enough? That's what I want to know. Are we challenging y'all enough?
Challenging us enough with what?
Well, see, that's my point. That's my point. That's my point. It's just a simple
And
thing.
why do we
R
need
E
to
S
be
P E T
challenged?
T. Respect.
Okay, but why are you challenging me? Like, what are they
No, no, no,
challenging
no, no,
me
no,
on?
no, not us challenging y'all. Why aren't we meeting the simple challenge of
Oh, the
we
sim.
want to court
Oh,
you guys? We want to court you guys, and it's simple. You're just simply asking for honesty, truth, and respect.
that's it.
You
Because
know,
that's not that's we live in a social media world
right,
where the interwebs is at our fingertips, right?
right,
It
right.
is a instant gratification type of society, and that's what it's come to. um, I would say more than half the adults walking on this planet now have ADHD or ADD.
I like
So
that.
as soon as they see the shinier apple, or squirrel, they're just, the
Hey,
attention is gone. So I mean, I don't um I don't know that men. I'm almost giving up, if I'm being completely honest,
okay,
because I've been single over 5 years.
okay,
So I
okay.
think I'm going to be working towards 6 years in March. So um, I value my peace. I don't want to have to say, if you my man, how come I haven't heard from you in 3 days?
That's what Lana just said. Lana said, "I ought to hear from you. I be blowing my baby phone up, and I'm not gone any length of time. I'm gone a few hours, and we still are in communication with each other, and we see each other all the time. It's easy for me.
Right? Or it's things like, um, you're traveling and I don't know what state you're in.
Right,
I don't know where you're at. You could be on
right,
the side of the road for all that matter.
right.
Or I ask a question in a text message just because,
Oh,
I work in rockets, right? So I don't have the time to talk all day long every day while I'm working. But if I send me a text, I send you a text back asking you a question,
right.
and you don't even respond, not even the next day, I got
Oh,
issues with that.
yeah, we got problems. We got problems for real, for
If
real.
I
We got problems.
call you and you don't answer, and then you don't even
Hey,
call me the
Lynn.
next day or call me back 3 days from now, you
Right.
just don't call me back, I'm going to have issues with that. I just believe in common courtesy.
That's it.
I understand that people are busy. See, I love that, Phil. I understand that people are busy, and I don't
Yeah.
have unrealistic expectations about, you have to talk to me all day
Yeah.
long, or you
Yeah.
have to
That's right.
do it
And I
later.
was I was working with a client, and I think you and I talked about this. I was working with a client, and we went through her list. We went through her scripts, and the aha moment she had. She had an aha moment during between our sessions, and she said, "Dr. Sims, you know what I realized? Everything on my list is humanly possible. I'm not asking for Superman. I'm not asking for Iron Man. Everything I listed, everything I listed is humanly possible."
Hmm.
It's not like I'm asking you to fly to the moon and back. You promised me you would when we were on the phone and you trying to sex me up. Now you said you can take me to the moon, but I'm not asking you to go to the moon. I just say just call me.
Absolutely. Mo Better's got it right here. A simple, hey,
Yeah.
baby, I'm busy, but you're on my mind, beautiful.
That
Totally make our day.
yeah, yeah. Lana, you silly. Lana, you silly. Lana silly. She said she won't Captain America because he fine.
Like I just, how about common
Hey,
courtesy?
Wayne.
Common courtesy.
Yeah.
Like I'm all about common courtesy. If you would want me, I'd seriously try to live my life by the golden rule. Do unto
Okay.
others as you'd have done unto you. I try my best. Am I perfect at it? Heck no. But I'm going to treat somebody how I would expect to be treated as well.
Yeah. Now,
Um,
me, several other people on the panel have met you personally,
mhm,
and you are true to your name. You are guys. I'm telling you, and we talked about T. Michelle on my other live, and this young lady, y'all make sure y'all follow Coach Angel. She's been a client. She's been a student. She's one of my mentees. We constantly check in. We have a mastermind. We are constantly in communication. You,
mhm,
Lana, you need to reach out. Shown up. Follow Coach Angel.
mhm.
If we could clone in America, we need at least 10 copies of her.
Oh, stop. Stop.
Because
That you're
she
a little biased. Reciprocity, lashes, yes.
we
Oh,
just a
oh.
little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, because she's a true friend. She's a true friend. She will literally give you the shirt off of her back because she's just built like that. She hunts the good. Great segue. Talk a little bit about your workbook.
My workbook. Oh, I got it right here. Hold on 2 seconds. See, last time you did this, I didn't have it next to me, but
Right, you got it now.
you can get your copy on Amazon. Just search by my name. Can you
Yep.
see me? Um, and it's 25 questions that takes you through. It's like a journal. It's a self-guided journal, but it takes you through the questions. In the beginning, it's okay. It's how you see yourself.
Right.
In the middle, it is why are you hurt? Why are you wounded? Who did it? Um, and then towards the end, it was okay. Now we've identified the beast, so we can slay the monster. So now what do we do?
That's
And
right.
go
That's right,
forward,
Mo.
a path forward. It also in the back has the 12 steps of self-love. Mm-hmm.
That's right. Hey, Kate Benjamin. Good evening, everybody. We're just wrapping up Battle of the Sexes. Um, all right, we got you on the mic. The whole world is listening to you. What would be your challenge, not only to the men tonight, but to the ladies? And you got 60 seconds. The mic is open. The whole world is listening to you. 8 billion people are listening to you. What would be your call to action tonight?
My call to action is don't believe everything you see. And I know that's going to sound really strange, but when you're on
That's
social
good.
media and you're
That's
on
good.
the interwebs everywhere, um, be cautious of what you see because you're only seeing one side of something. You're not seeing the whole package.
That's
So
right.
when you get in your mind and you have this expectation that it's going to be this perfect little square house with a triangle on the top and everything's going to be perfect and hunky dory, and then when you get out in the street to find that thing, it's not there. You're looking for something that's not existent because it was all a made up facade. There are plenty of folks on here who either they've met on here, they've gotten married,
Right.
and
That's right.
some are very happy, and
That's
that's
right.
fine. But please understand, all their videos showing how happy they are, there is still going to be times
Yeah.
when it's stormy at home. They're upset with each other,
Yeah.
they're fussing, or they're fighting over something silly. You're not going to see that. So be cautious of what you take in because it's not always as it seems.
That's good. That's a good word. That's a good word. I'm so proud of you, but I'm just proud of you. We'll see you in 4 weeks again at Ballad of the Sexes. This was a good talk tonight, wasn't it?
It was.
And
It
you got a little
was.
rowdy with me tonight. You got a little rowdy with me tonight.
I got a little spice in my tank because I'm a
I,
little frustrated.
I know, I know. We know. I definitely. But this is what I want Battle of Sexes to be. We don't battle, and that's a play on words, but we do share. Sometimes we share different perspectives, and that's what you and I, as coaches, do. We help people with their perspective. So, how can people connect with you offline?
Offline, hit me in my DMs. I will give you my number. I'll give you my email, and then we can work together, and or I can answer any questions that you guys have.
Thank you. Well, you be good and hug those boys for us, okay?
I sure will. Those baby giants. Love you guys.
All right, night night. Guys, men, let me say something to the fellas tonight. Ladies, y'all sit on the porch. We gotta drink some sweet tea. I gotta talk to the fellas tonight. If you want respect, and I think Coach Angel said it best tonight. If you want respect, you definitely have to give it. And you lead with respect. Be respectful. If you treat her right, and one of my new favorite songs, Take Heed by Young Guy. If you treat her right, she's gonna treat you better. That's all I'm gonna say. And and Phil said it. Respect is earned, okay? Not necessarily given. Respect is earned, okay? And be who you say you are. It boils down to integrity and character. See, character and reputation are not synonymous. It should be, but a lot of times what people think of you and who you are is a little bit different, but it should be the same thing. Okay. Thank you for being here tonight. My latest book, and I talked about it on my live today. Here's my latest work, Law of Attraction. Atlanta, message me, DM me. I want you to get a copy. If you don't work with me, if you don't work with me, I at least want you to get a copy of my latest book, Love's Law of Attraction, using the law of attraction to manifest a healthy, loving, committed relationship. Don't give up yet, Lana, until you go through my work. But hey, T. Michelle, and I'm glad you had dinner tonight with W. Jr. Um, don't give up yet, Lana. Don't give up yet until you go through my workbook. Don't give up yet. And congratulations to Mo in her new adventure. Excited for you. Excited for you because to being in your life is a beautiful thing. But anyway, we had a good talk tonight, and I want y'all to be encouraged, get ready for Christmas and all that good stuff. Happy holidays. If you're struggling, as King talked about, if you're struggling through the holidays and you don't know how to deal with the holiday blues, message me. Message me, okay? Because I'm a life coach. It's what I do. All right, but let's get out of here. Love you, love you, love you, love you. And remember, if you stay high in life, life is gonna stay how you. Listen to that song, Take Heed by Young Guy. Love that song. Until next time, we'll be here next week, 8 p.m. Same time, same channel. All right, see you next week. And remember, if you stay high on life, life's gonna stay high on you.